Hello everyone, Lipnox VR here today, and we're talking about a new board game application for the Oculus Quest. This is Neverboard, and as a huge fan of board games back in the day, we used to play a lot of them at my cottage with my cousin and everything. I've been waiting for an application like this for so long. I know there's Catan, and personally I've been really waiting for some sort of Monopoly, but for the time being, this is really awesome, and I gotta show it off to you guys. So this has 4 board games currently, 1 which is free, and then 3 which are paid add-ons. The whole application to download it is free. Well, the application to download it is free, and then the host, whoever's hosting the games, needs to own whatever game you're going to host. So if you got friends that want to join you, it's really easy for them to just jump in, just download the app, and they don't have to pay anything. There is an ability to play with AI opponents, but there is a coins thing with that. You get 100 free coins per day, and it's 33 coins every time you summon AI opponents, and they can be used in one match of whatever you pick, so you can run out of coins pretty quickly in that regard. But the main point of this is to play with your friends, so I'm going to judge it based on that. But if you are planning on just playing by yourself, this might not be the most ideal game to pick up right now if you're going to play a whole bunch of games every single day. But you can check it out with Crazy 8 and you can see how the system works and decide if it's right for you. But getting into the games themselves, we have Crazy 8s, which I think everyone knows how to play Crazy 8s, but you can grab the cards with your hands, or you can sort of pick them out of a selection and sort of use the pointer, and then you can throw them at the thing, or you can just sort of have them show up, and that's how you play that. And everyone knows how to play Crazy 8s. The colors on this are a little bit bright, but it all works. And then the next one I want to talk about is 4-letter word. And this one is basically about taking 4 letters and making new words out of them. You get words, you can do skip, you can do things like that. I am not very good with 4-letter words. I'm not very good at guessing them or whatever. I struggled forever on this Moo one, and one of the developers politely reminded me, what about mums? You'd think looking at all these plants that I would have thought of that, but I guess not. So if you're not the most clever with the words, that one might not be for you. It's still cool. I've tried it a few times and I'm getting a little bit better, but it's not my strong suit. Then there's another one called Odd One Out, and this one's about not having the odd animal in your deck. It's sort of weird. I kind of understood it. I think I actually won when I played, but it's one of those games that it didn't do it for me. The environment looks cool and everything, but I just don't personally like the odd one out game mechanics themselves. But it is still, if you like Odd One Out, if you like what the premise is, it's still a really cool game. It's got some complex things, and like I said, we're doing this for friends and family. We're chatting around. The last one though, which is the big hit, the big winner for me, and if you're a fan of Mario Party, I think you're gonna like this one. This one is Treasure, and it's all about having cards and sort of deciding how many spaces you're gonna move in whichever direction and collecting gold. There's 3 main pieces that need to be collected. Once those have been collected, you have 3 turns to get back to your sort of X spot, so you do have to be careful where you're positioning and keep aware of what's going on in the game itself. This one is awesome because you can swap spots with people, and if you land on them, they have to go back to the starting. So if you like to mess with your friends, it works really well on that. And there was several times with the computer opponents, I totally just wrecked them. I was laughing my head off because I did the right call, and I just dominated the whole game because I sent them back a few times. And it's like, if that was a real person, you would be laughing your head off about beating them. And that's why board games are so much fun. So, you know what? Each one of these games for me in Canada is, well, Crazy 8s is free. The other 3 are $5.79. So for one person to play 4 people, and I mean, you can have other friends that can play. So if you're Mr. Board Games, you can be the source of board games for every single person of your friends list that wants to play it. You don't have to worry about any friends sharing, any family, any things like that. So just make sure whoever's hosting the board games buys that one game, and Treasure is literally 4 people can enjoy that, basically $1 a person. That's a crazy good deal. I love that bargain. Like I said, with the playing against the AI thing, I'm not huge on the way that whole thing's priced out, but if you're just playing with friends, you're not really going to be playing with your AI very often, and you can keep collecting that 100 free coins. There's also other items you can pick up, like a tomato, like pizza, other things you can throw around. So there's other things to distract yourself with, and the environment you're in, while it's not hugely high resolution at all, it's still got some decorations around it. I think outside you can sort of see like a Jenga type of thing, and there's board games all over the place, so it's still got a cool look in that regard, and the main thing here is the main board game itself, and they look fine. They're really cool. Like the treasure one has all sorts of little aspects to it, and that is Neverboard basically. Huge thank you to Evernever Games for sending me the access to check out the extra games, because they are extra add-ons. And if you haven't played this game yet, if you see it on the Oculus store and you're curious about it, it costs you nothing to download it. Download it, check out Crazy 8s. If you like playing Crazy 8s, if you had fun playing that, Treasure is totally worth it, and I think the other two games are worth it for the right person. You know, it's a price per thing. They're gonna keep adding more stuff. They've got coming soon stuff. So check it out if you like board games. And if you like VR content at all, you know what? I'm gonna ask you guys, if you can subscribe, if you can give me a like, if you can give me a comment, it's gonna benefit you guys. I'm covering content all the time. I think I've been covering a new video every single day for the past 2 weeks now, and there's no signs of slowing down. So yeah, if you got an Oculus Quest or you're into VR at all, check this stuff out. I'm out of here. Thank you guys for watching.